I've gotten a lot of comments on my Clone Trooper armor build video, and I figured it's worth noting that I also made that like 5 or 6 years ago at this point. So it's been a long time, and I just now got around to posting the last bit of content I had on it. I had it all sitting in a photo album for the longest time. But yeah, I made that back when I was 16, before I had a job and everything, and so that's what I did that summer. And you know, for being 16 years old, and also for, you know, just messing around basically with EVA foam, I used Pepakura. That's like a 3D printing but by hand kind of thing, and you cut out all the paper shapes. It's like paper mache, but with a whole bunch of like numbers that you match up and then tape them together, glue them together, and it makes a 3D figure. And it's a octagonal. It has a lot of like ridges and stuff. And so I used Pepakura. Look it up. It's pretty cool. It's basically cheap 3D printing. And then I resin casted that Pepakura on the inside to make it solid, and then on the outside I used spackling and sanded it all down to make it smooth. And so that's kind of the process I went through. And then all the other armor pieces, some were reinforced with resin on the backside, but for the most part I just left them as flexible EVA foam that I just hot glued together, and contact cement also. And that worked pretty well for the overall armor pieces of it. And then Velcro for getting everything to attach and stay. I could have done a lot better on some of it. Like, looking back on it, I definitely see a lot of mistakes I made. But again, I was 16, just did it over a summer, and then I got a job after. So I was actually planning on making another suit, or just repairing that one suit, and I never got around to it because then I started working full time and started hitting like 70 to 90 hour weeks every single week at Chick-fil-A where I worked. And so from that point on, life's never slowed down for me. And it you know, it was a project I did pretty good. Proved kind of to myself that I could make it, and so I'm happy with that. And I'm also really happy with the results still. I don't actually have the armor anymore. I think between moving out and all sorts of other stuff, it got lost. And so I don't actually own the armor anymore. I do, however, still have the helmet. And the helmet's had a lot of wear and tear. It's got a crack, which eventually I'll fix, I guess. But yeah, helmet looks pretty good overall. I shot it with an airsoft gun to see. I wanted to see if maybe I could wear it at an airsoft field or two, and turns out it'll get destroyed. So yeah, that's what I got left. Just the helmet. So armor's gone. Maybe one day when I'm rich or something, if I win the lottery, I'll use my time making another one. But it's not as perfect as 3D printing, but you can't complain for the price. It's way better. So I spent a fraction of the price. I'm pretty sure the only thing I had to buy was hot glue gun sticks and EVA foam and the resin for the helmet. And I think I had the blue paint laying around too. So I had most of the other stuff, so it really didn't cost me much. Whereas if I would have vacuum formed or whatever you call it with the actual suits they make, it would have been thousands of dollars, dude. I can't afford that. So yeah, that's just a little backstory. I felt it was necessary because a lot of the comments were saying stuff about it. So there you go.